everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to the fourth instalment of Crafts and Creators, where we have a look and showcase some of the amazing talent in the greater silver community. And normally we would look at bars in the form of silver, big chunky monkeys like this Umicore bar. But today we're focusing on some bars which are a little bit different, and as you can see, it's soap made by a Silver Forum member who sent these to us completely at random. We weren't expecting them, and one day in our PO box there turned up these amazing smelling bars of soap. So a massive thank you to Caloranda Cats for sending them through. And I tell you, if only you could smell through YouTube, it's a really amazing aroma that's coming off the table today. But these bars of soap didn't just serve a purpose to send to us to show here on YouTube. There was a lovely note with it, which we'll read out here. I've covered up the Silver Forum member's name, but as I said, there'll be a link in the description below, so if you were interested in getting some soap, you can. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. BYB. A little thank you for all of the hard work you both do regarding the group purchases via the Silver Forum, particularly thinking of Mrs. BYB doing so much behind the scenes. Thank you, it's appreciated. It really is pretty special to get this through, and Mrs. Backyard Bullion was over the moon because it was her very first piece of mail to the PO box address, labelled to Mrs. BYB as well. So she's here to just say a little thank you, I think.
Thank you very much.
Do you like the soap?
Yes, we've used the soap and we can say that the product really works, and I love it.
There you go, first-hand experience and referral from the one, the only Mrs. Backyard Bullion. We cracked open the oat and honey. This is the bar after about a week's worth of use. It's very, very good. We're looking after it well. We got some instructions from Caloranda Cats to keep it clean, obviously clean, out of sort of standing water because it will go all mushy, and it's holding up really well and it's really good. It's got all the sort of the oats and honey in it, so it's got a bit of a granule feel to it, so it really does do a great deal of work to clean you, which is of course what soap is all about. But she sent through two other designs as well, and or two other types. We've got Wisdom and Inspiration, but they do have a full kind of different range of soaps available. And not just soaps as well, they do other bits and bobs as well, gift boxes of different oils, massage oils, organic bath salts, things like that. So there's something for everybody there. Now, I have got obviously all of Caloranda Cats' details here, and I hadn't heard from her before filming this about whether I could release her name and contact numbers, because her email address is her name. So if she's okay with that, I'll put a link down in the description. But if you wanted to grab some of these, which we'd highly recommend, then head on over to the Silver Forum. There's a link down below to her forum profile, and you can contact her there and everything as well. But it's really cool. I like these, and it's a crafts and creator. That's what we're here to talk about today, and it is pretty cool to be able to make these type of things. I don't know the full extent. I think that Caloranda Cats does this as a business. I don't know if it's her full-time business or whether it's just a hobby business, but for whatever reason, it is, you know, very, very cool to be able to make these things. And of course, there's the kind of environmental factors to consider as well. Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I, for quite a while now, have been moving away from shampoos and, you know, bottled shampoos and things to bars of soap rather than the plastic filled or plastic bottles that you get. And, you know, we're very conscious in our house about the plastic kind of impact on the environment. We're trying to do our bit by reducing as much as possible to use as little plastic in our day-to-day lives as we can. Sadly, it is pretty unavoidable in the you know, the grand scheme of things, but we can do little bits, and using soap is one of those things that we do. So it's very cool to have this, and it was by complete happenstance as well, because the day that this parcel arrived to our PO box was actually the day that our last soap bar completely ran out, and we'd forgotten to put it on our shopping list. So it was completely fortuitous that they came through at that exact moment. So thank you again for that. Now these are made by the cold, I have the, there we go, the cold process vegetable soap. So I gather there's a couple of different ways of making soap, and this is the cold process, which apparently is a lot more complicated, a lot more difficult to get a proper bar of soap, but it's a lot sort of more natural, and it's a lot less impactful. You know, it has less carbon footprint and all of that, which is of course really very interesting. So there's some of the information on the process, and these are of course completely natural, organic bars, which is again a really, really good thing. So yeah, all in all, a huge and massive thank you to Caloranda Cats for sending those through. Really do appreciate that, and we are using them and enjoying them, which is exactly what they're designed for. So a huge and massive thank you.
And we're totally converted.
And we're totally converted to natural soap. So we had been using, as I said, bars of soap before, but they were kind of the commercial brands. But you know, these are very cool. We've bought things like products from the big chain Lush here in the UK before, like bubble bath bars and things like that. And I guess these are much better. They're really much better quality than the Lush stuff. The Lush stuff's so crumbly and it crumbles in your hand very easily.
And it's nice to support another member.
And it's nice to support another member. So I have no doubts we'll be coming back to you once these 3 bars have gone, and perhaps even expanding the range and getting some additional products as well. So thank you. It's really good, isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little expose of something a little bit different. For you shiny magpies out there, I'll give you another quick peek at the Unimacore bar, the good old faithful Unimacore bar. You can't clean yourself with this one, although it does have antibacterial properties, so maybe you could do something with it. But if you are interested in soap, links down in the description below. Just for the record, I'm not affiliated or anything like that with Caloranda Cats. There's no pushing here, no sales or anything. We enjoy this soap. If you enjoyed it too, then go and check her out. Otherwise, if you liked this video, thumbs up, share it around on social media. As always, helps with the YouTube algorithm getting that video out there. And if you would like to see future videos from myself, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're subscribed already, make sure you hit the alarm bell and you'll get a notification when I upload videos. Otherwise, thank you one and all for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.